Hi, I am Martha, and Dorothy and I would like to give you a hearty welcome to Hirschberger's Miracle Homestead. This video is part 2 of the garage repair, clean out, and etc. that our brother, 4 nephews, and several other guys did for us in one day. The first video focused on the garage. We'll leave a link for this at the end of the video and also in the description box. We will start today's video with the continuation of loading scrap metal. We recently had trim and guttering replaced on the house, and the metal was neatly put on a pile, waiting for this day. Break is ready and word is getting around. We do have a cowbell we could ring, however, the dogs would also hear it, and to them it means an extra special treat is on the way, and we did not want to disappoint them. Any hard-working crew deserves a break mid-forenoon. Our niece was here and was such a blessing to Dorothy and I, willing to do anything we needed help with. Sadly, I did not get any pictures of the food or video of making anything. So let your imagination roll and visualize glazed donuts from Mama's Sweet Shop, crescent breakfast wraps that Dorothy and I made, sausage, egg, and cheese, bacon, egg, and cheese. It always does a cook's heart good to see people coming back for seconds. So we are going to make these again, and stay tuned for next Wednesday for the making of these delicious little crescent breakfast wraps. This is a big tree in our front yard. They're planning on raking everything up, trimming the bushes, and putting fresh mulch around it. It should look very nice when they're done. They also backed the trailer out on the road to be able to back it back in up to the garage where the trash will be going from the repairing of the garage. The back also has a big tree in the dog pen. We don't know what kind of bush this is, and it's beautiful in bloom, but it has thorns on it and it never gave us fruit. The limbs come out into the yard and is a danger for the dogs stepping on them and a thorn going into their paw. So that will be coming down to protect the dogs. And then the limbs from the tree are low hanging and it makes it very unhandy for mowing. So both of these items will be tackled. Plyboard you see there, we're going to have some dog beds made for our dogs. These are beds for our Labrador retrievers. They build them this far, and then we'll put the finishing touches on it to be able to move into the barn for them. And behind that are, when we moved here and got the new kitchen cabinets, the old cabinets are put out here, and those may be going up on the wall. When we moved here 7 years ago, and that's a story in itself which we want to share sometime, because of the events that happened, this became our miracle homestead. But when we moved, the old kitchen cabinets came out here and we just set them in the garage. And today they are putting them up on the wall, and we will be able to enjoy them out here. important thing to do. Along the fence line here, they will be torching, getting rid of the dead stuff that grows up in the fencing. I failed to get anything on video of the torching that was going on, but as you can see through the patio window here, the smoke is going. Several years ago, our labs went through the spell that they thought the grass is greener on the other side of the fence. So what we did is took kennel fencing and double fenced the whole entire perimeter of our pen here. Then we put block on the other side to discourage digging, and so far that has kept them in. I think this finishes us up for the work of afterwards. No, there's two more things that they did. Our patio door that has blinds hanging up, we had new ones to hang there, which are much nicer for Buddy. It blocks out the sun better. The evening sun sets and just shines into the patio door into Buddy, so often we'd sit there with a box or something so the sun doesn't hit Buddy's face, because he'd just sit there and bear it. So they hung the new blind, and then also we had a screen door that needed a new handle on to replace that. The old blinds are coming down and the new are going up. This patio door has been a blessing for all of us, and especially for Buddy. Our backyard is fenced in with different sized sections. We have it designed that the dogs have access to the patio at all times. Throughout the day, we rotate the dogs so they all have a turn in each section. And the double patio door and the big window in the living room meant that Buddy can see some action from both sides of the house. I have a picture of what the end product looks like. We were so blessed with all the work that was done on this day. Thank you to each one who labored, and thank you to each one who joined us by watching this video. And now we invite you to stay tuned for the Golden Thought. Howdy folks, and welcome to the Golden Thought of this episode. We are the twins, Marvin and Martha. Marvin is our very special brother. He's better known as Buddy. Yep, you've been Buddy ever since you've been a little boy. The Golden Thought for today. When we let go and let God, we have the key to glorious living. And what is far more important, the key to an eternity with God. Preparing for an eternity with God is what this life is all about. And not just for ourselves, but to reach out to others and to show them the way. And being a child of God here on this earth is a wonderful blessing and privilege. Life can be happening that's challenging, and yet deep inside we can have peace, knowing that God is with us. Most important goal that I can have is to have my life in order so I can spend eternity in heaven with God, who loved us the greatest of all. With that, we'll bring this episode to a close. We hope you've enjoyed it and been blessed. And if you have, we'd appreciate it if you'd smash that like button. For some reason, that helps the algorithm on YouTube, and YouTube takes notice of it. The algorithm takes notice of it and sends the video out to more people. Also sharing and subscribing. And I know we have some new subscribers again, and we welcome you to our family, and we welcome everybody back again. And if you're just passing through, thanks for joining us. With that, we'll bring this episode to a close. Thank you, and God bless.